Yo, my people, what you telling me back again with another footy talk? Don, what's good, my brother?
Man, just finished work. You get me? Chelsea got me depressed, bro. You know what I mean? I know you, man, got your little win and that from Leicester, but, bro, Leicester, they love to, open up for you, man. Yeah, I don't know what type of clause you, man, have with Rude, but when it's time to play them, man, there, they just open up for you. You know what I'm saying? How are you letting Garnacho score twice in the same game against you? That's when you know you've done. That's when you know you've done something wrong. You know what I mean? But big up the chat, man. Big up the chat, people. I know I'm late. Apologies, but I had to finish my work, man. But yeah, it'll be a good show. It'll be a good show, man, because I've got a lot to get off my chest, blood. A lot.
No, I hear it, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. You know what I mean? You can tell us where it's all going wrong, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Because your season is fading fast, blood.
Bro, it's a fucking disgrace. You know what I mean? I wish I could get a refund on the game the other day, bro, because I was there. You know, I'm happy.
Oh, awful game, awful game.
I don't even know. Bro, I don't even know why I bought a ticket, right? Because I haven't been to the Bridge or any Chelsea games in a minute. Because watching us playing right now is honestly painful, bro. Right? I get offered tickets all the time, and I've been telling people, no, listen, man's gonna support from yard, innit? You know what I mean? But I thought, you know what? Let me go to the game against Arsenal, because right now we're in a similar predicament. We both have a shit attack, right? You know, and we're not firing. We're very still at the minute. And it's funny because Chelsea and Arsenal have literally now scored the same amount of goals. We're both on 53 goals, you know? So I was hoping I'd go there and these man would do a little something, you know, and just crash it on these men and bury them even more, right? But surprise, surprise, I'm seeing Reece James back in midfield, bro. Yeah? I'm seeing Fofana at right back. I'm seeing Nkuku left wing again, yeah? I don't understand why he's still playing Nkuku left wing. Like, you've seen many times now that it doesn't work, yeah? At best, you bring that guy off the bench against tired legs. Let someone like George work the fullback, and then Nkuku comes in to get the leftovers. You know the one's there, right?
Yeah.
Because right now, bro, he's on the pitch, and he honestly feels like he doesn't even know how to bang ball no more. It's like he's thinking of his summer already, bro. Right? He's getting on the ball. There's no intensity on it. Off the ball, I'm seeing man just letting Odegaard just skip past him, bro. Odegaard's just putting the ball past him like it's a cone. You know what I'm saying? Right? But I'm mainly looking at the manager. Why do you keep persisting with this guy at left wing when you've got someone else there? I'm not hearing this thing about George is young and, you got to give him time. No, bro. Right now needs must, right? We haven't got Jackson fit. We haven't got Mudryk here, right? If Mudryk was here, you would see him starting on left wing, bro. Why can't you just trust George? He's actually been, decent since he's been put into the lineup. You know what I'm saying, right? When he comes off the bench, you see him bring a little bit of something. I'm seeing something in his game. When Nkuku's there, it feels like we're playing with 10 men. You know what I'm saying? And then it just had to be us. It just had to be us as well to give Arsenal their first fucking goal from a corner since December. Yeah? These men haven't scored since December against Fulham, bro. And then all of a sudden, we decide to concede our second corner all season. This is the second corner we've conceded all season, Rants. You know that?
Bro, I hear it, bruv.
You know what I'm saying? So every single time we play Arsenal, I'm telling you, bro, these men they've got a curse. There's a curse on this club when it comes to Arsenal, because I don't understand, right, why every single time we face these guys, there's always some adversity, bro, right? Last season, there was no Palmer, there was no Gusto. These were our two best players last season, bro. I know Gusto's been poor this season, but last season, go ask any Chelsea fan. He was brilliant. If it wasn't for Cole Palmer, he was my player of the season, right? Both of them aren't available. We're playing fucking Alfie Gilchrist, who's now playing for Sheffield, bro, at right back, bro. Yeah? There's the cramp twist, Disasi and Badia Shield at the back, right? Enzo Fernandez with a hernia in midfield, yeah? This time round, no Cole Palmer, right? He came on the other day, but all of a sudden, he's not in the lineup. Instead of you to play Nkuku in the 10, you decide to play Enzo there, blood, yeah? I'm seeing Enzo trying to run, press the ball. There's no one around him, yeah? I'm seeing Neto trying to make these guys work. There's no one around him. I'm seeing Sancho, bro. Listen, you see Sancho right now, Rants, yeah? This guy's playing as if he's walking on a hot sand. You know when you're walking on a hot sand and you can't, you're trying to just get your feet in the water, yeah? I don't understand why you're letting Skelly, and look who you, Skelly, yeah? Skelly's a good player, but bro, take him on, yeah? This guy was probably watching you playing with you on FIFA and that, saying, yeah, this guy's actually, he's a baller from the ends and that, and you're scared to take him on, yeah? There was one point in the first half, because bro, at the Emirates, I don't know if you've been there before, yeah?
Yeah.
The away end is basically, you can feel the pitch. You're like near the bottom. I was near the bottom, right? Sancho must have switched to the left at one point, and he was doing, you know what I'm saying? Doing all of that, right? And I was shouting at this guy, bro. I started to coach him from where I was sitting, bro. Yeah? Fucking take him on. Yeah? Fucking take him on. And I know he heard me, because when I said that, he was trying to take a man on. You know what I mean?
I'm dying
For
right
the rest
now.
of the game,
I said, fucking take him on. Hey,
I told him,
bro.
fucking take him on. And I know he heard me, bro. I know he heard me, because I wasn't far from him, right? And that's what this guy is not doing enough. Why is there's no one right now that's taking the game by the scruff of the neck? It was a dead game. Yeah?
It was awful.
Arsenal's defense is good, yes, but we didn't test their defense. We had one shot where Raya nearly spilled it in. That was about it. And we had a cross in the second half. Tyree George, funny enough, crossed it into Cucurella. It was a nothing header, bruv. It came off my man's afro, blood. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, it was shit. Absolutely shit game. Yeah? And I know these gooners right now, they're gassed, they've got their 3 points, but bro, it's damning for you lot. You started both Trossard and Martinelli. I know Marino's not a striker, but you started, at least you had some width in your team. We had basically no width, because Sancho likes to cut in, and in Nkunku, we know he's not a winger, right? We played so many people out of position. I don't know if Lavia's not fit right now, because bro, I'm not there, innit? I don't know if they've told Maresca, yo, Lavia can only play 20 minutes, he can only play 15 minutes. So I can't overly be mad at him playing Reece there, right? But I've told you from day one, Rants, I don't like Reece James in midfield. He thinks whilst he's on the ball, right? When you're playing in midfield, you have to know what you're going to do before you even get the ball, bruv. You can't be thinking on your feet. You know what I'm saying? He's so heavy there. The first half, bro, 15, 20 minutes, these men are rushing us. We're getting rushed from all angles. I'm seeing Reece hiding. I'm seeing Badiashile just giving the ball back to them, blood. Yeah? We couldn't string 3 passes together. And I literally tweeted, bro, 15 minutes into the game, we need Lavia on as soon as possible. Because I know with Lavia, he'll get the ball and he'll beat that press, right? Gooners will remember the game when they played Southampton, when they dropped points, when Ramsdale gave the ball to one of their players within like 30 seconds. If you remember that game when they first bottled the league, yeah? Lavia was man of the match. Odegaard was pressing him and he couldn't get anywhere near him, bro, right? That was what we were missing in midfield yesterday, to at least relieve some pressure. Because Arsenal off the ball, I can't lie to you, Rants, they're very, very good off the ball, bro. Yeah? One player goes and the next person goes, as soon as the ball goes over there, boom. Yeah? It's so synchronized. You know the synchronized swimmers, bro? It's like that. I was watching them, I'm like, yo, these guys are sick off the ball, you know? I'm telling you, right? And that's why you need someone that's a little bit more press resistant, yeah? The only midfielder really that did work, really, was Caicedo. He was getting stuck in, winning the ball back, trying to make things happen, but we were just absolutely toothless up top, right? And I've got to look at Maresca for that, bro. Obviously, personnel, we're missing personnel, but the way we set up, it did not help the team, bro. Did not help the team one bit. You know what I mean? Shocking performance.
What was the setup? Because it was weird watching it, blood. Sometimes it looked like you had wing backs. Sometimes like what the hell was it, blood?
Bro, in the second half, he tried to overlap Cucurella and basically played in Nkunku in like the left half space. But ultimately, it was wrong. Everything that he did was wrong. You know, Fofana, listen, Fofana is not the that's the Vim. Big up yourself, man. Fofana, for me, yeah, he can play at right back, worst comes to worst. But you had a right back available. You had a right back available. In fact, you even had 2 available, right? I really don't get it, bro. I'd rather play that new kid that we brought, Amugu. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I'd rather play him in the midfield instead of playing Reece James there, because he's not a midfielder. Yeah, I've got the same energy as what I had for Poch last season, because I used to crash it on Poch all the time. Regardless of the injuries, you still have enough to set the team up correctly, and that's the same thing as Enzo Maresca, right? When Lavia is available, I don't want to be C-man on the bench and you're playing Reece in midfield. Yeah, I'll give it a little bly the other day because he just came back, so I don't know how fit he is. But going forward, bro, right? Going forward, you need to make sure that you're playing Lavia there, bro. Lavia can't be on the bench looking at Reece playing in his position, and then you've got Fofana that's looking at Badiashile playing in his position. You know what I mean? These things are just overcomplicating the game, blood. Yeah, just overcomplicating the game for what? You know what I'm saying? He came to the crowd after the fans after, bro. You're losing these, man. You're losing these, man. Yeah? Because you know fans are fickle, bro. If we played well yesterday, I'm telling you, Rants, if we played well yesterday and we lost the game, right? You're gonna look at the performance more and say, do you know what? We lost, but at least he tried to do something different.
Yeah,
at least he tried to do this, right? But when you see man just basically setting up to fail, that's what he did, bro. He set the team up to fail. That's what's gonna happen. I'm seeing people in front of me putting their middle finger up at him. Yeah, man didn't even come to the edge of the fans. He ran away with his bald head. You know what I'm saying? He ran away with his scrotum head, bro. Yeah, he looked and he ran quickly. You know what I'm saying? So right now it's an absolute joke, bro. I got sent a stat earlier. It disgusts me. I'm disgusted with this club right now, bro. Yeah. Someone sent me this earlier. I saw this. What is this here? So Chelsea have won just one of their last 26 games, bro, against Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and Man United. Yeah. Every time we play a big team, I know what time it is. It's red district settings, bro. Yeah. I know what time it is when we play the big teams because these men have not got the mentality. They've not got the bottle. Yeah. And I swear to God, bro, in the summer, fuck about and bring me some squad players instead of bringing me guys that are going to come into the 11. And I swear to God, we got to go riot, bro. Yeah. We got to go to the bridge and fuck it, smash things up, blood. Yeah. That's what's going to wake these men up. Right. Because I can't be doing this again, bro. I can't be having Yuri and Timber, who's done fuck all in the game, talking to my manager the way he's talking to him. Talking about good luck on that. What did he say? Nice try. Nice try or something like that. Yeah? Who the fuck are you, Timber? First of all. Who the fuck are you, blood? That's what we've turned to now, you know? You know what I'm saying? You've got Matisse now. He's doing up spells. I don't know if you've seen the video. Man's using the little thing, yeah, to do up. You know what I mean? Because right now it's a chiz. We're in a chiz. He said try again. He told my manager to try again and he shook his hand after. What is actually going on here, bro? You know what I mean? I need us to be ferocious in the summer. The same way I tweeted in 2021 about Roman, we need to be fucking ferocious.
Bruv, 2026, bruv. You man got Quenda, bruv. Quenda surprise on that, bro.
Bro, listen, in isolation, I like Quenda, right? I'm not going to cap. I'm not going to now act as if I don't like the guy because he looks like a good talent, right? But I've always said to you, Rants, if you're going to buy these players, make sure that you're still investing in the first team, yeah? Don't think, oh, yeah, we're going to wait for Quenda now. Quenda's going to come into the team and that's that. No, bro. I still want players that are ready now. When KK was,
then you lot are going to be talking about Quenda like you was talking about Nkunku, bruv. I'll wait till Nkunku arrives.
No. Quenda ain't going to go out that side, bro. Unless you're playing man at centre back, he's not going to go out that side.
No, you're going to be talking about him like, wait till he arrives. That's what you lot done with Nkunku. You gassed all of us, you know. You were like, oh, yeah, we're dying, but wait till Nkunku comes back.
Bro, I listen, even last season when this guy got injured, yeah, and the club kept putting out briefs talking about, oh, you know, we keep missing these chances because Nkunku's not there. Bro, I literally said, these lot keep treating Nkunku like he's Messi. Like, he's not Messi, bro. Stop treating him like he is. He came back, and even Poch was playing him up top, the fucking hippo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Why can't I just find a normal manager that's going to play man in their position? Yeah? I'm just happy now it's the break. It's the break now. I think we've got like a 17-day break, right? Where players like Jackson will be back. Lavia should be more fit. Palmer should be more fit. Right, we should have more people now to come back where there's no excuses to be playing people out of position. I don't want to see Nkunku left wing again. I don't want to see that shit again. Right? Let George cook. Let George get warm, bro. Yeah. And in the summer, make sure you bring me a left winger because it sounds like Mudrik's cooked. Yeah. There was a report that came out the other day.
Yeah. What's happened with Mudrik? Man, I ain't heard nothing. Man just vanished off the face of the earth.
There's a journalist called Kieran Gill, right? He works for Daily Mail. He's like a Chelsea rep, right? So I think he works directly for the club. This guy on the report, it literally said, we've asked like Mudrik's agencies and that, yeah, for an update, and they've basically ignored us. Like they've just left us on red, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's nothing, bro. They've asked about if the B test, whatever's come back, nothing, bro.
Yeah, the B sample, yeah.
B sample. There's nothing whatsoever. It's just gone quiet. So I don't get why it's taking this long to just communicate and say, yo, he's been found guilty. He's come back positive again, right? He's done. You know what I'm saying? At least give us a little bit more clarity, yeah? And what really pisses me off about this Mudryk situation is this guy was finally starting to improve. Yeah, he had a foundation to start to build from, blood. Yeah? But now we're stuck with playing Nkunku left wing. You know what I'm saying? It's so peak for us right now. It is so peak. And I told you, when Jackson and Gil got injured, I said to you, bro, I am not confident about getting top 4, top 5. Yeah? I see man try to cook Neto. Neto is not a striker. He is not a striker, bro. Yeah.
What is Neto though, blood? Because he's just running around,
bro. At least he was trying to do something. Yeah, at least he was trying to do something. I didn't see no intensity from Sancho. I didn't see
I
no
hear that.
intensity
But
from
that's
Nkunku.
what I'm saying. You man love your intensity. I hear it, bro. I hear
But
it. Bare
I'm not impressed.
intensity with no intention, blood. No intent, just intensity. I hear it.
Bro, listen, Rants, what's he supposed to do when he's getting the ball and there's no one around him, bro? I'm watching Enzo Fernandez doing similar things. He's getting the ball in the final third and there's no one around him. Yeah? Neto's getting the ball on the right. He's looking in the box. I literally looked. I was sitting there right there. I'm looking. There's no one in the box. Yeah? No box presence whatsoever. Right? But again, that goes down to the personnel. We haven't got a striker at the minute.